Yes, Mr. Nightingale.
A 6-footer who is obviously not a pagan. It's 3.
No, 2. In a bit of a rush. All right. Might as well have a spare. Mustache, though. Bloody garden.
3 letters?
No. 3 down, 6 letters. Hey, what's a 6-footer? 6 feet? Insect. No. Legs. Now, wait a minute. Not pagan, sect. Insect. That's more like it. You're wrong, Steve. It's insect. Now then. Bedpan stands out a mile. Bedpan. Too easy putting in bedpan. Still, bedpan does give me astigmatism. 2 down, bedpan.
No, Beckett, we do not do that. There's a good boy. What a good boy. Mummy's going to love him.
Steve, isn't Ronnie here yet?
No, he went out for a stroll. Said he wanted to stretch his legs.
Steve?
No, he did.
Ta-da! Good evening, friends. Woo-hoo. Woo-hoo. Isn't it lively in here tonight? Goodness me. Very, very dead. Think a bit of music might help, don't you? A little bit of music.
Marie, she put a spell on you. Marie, she's a witch queen of New Orleans.
Evening, Steve.
Hello.
Evening, Mr. Blackbird. Just popped in for a quick one?
Well, if you insist, but I must...
A large one?
Oh, no. Yes.
2 saves time.
Sorry?
So, nothing to worry about, don't you worry.
She's a witch queen of New Orleans.
Sing it, Tom.
Of New Orleans.
Good evening. Where have you been?
I just thought I'd pop out for a stroll. Stretch my legs.
Now, you see...
What?
Oh, no, nothing.
Good evening, Mr. Nightingale.
Evening.
Evening.
Bedpan, really.
Bedpan, quite.
She's a witch queen of New Orleans. Of New Orleans.
Good evening, Miss Bennett.
Oh, good evening.
Did you hear about the 2 fleas that decided to club together and buy their own dog?
No.
She put a spell on you. Marie,
Tell us, Tom.
Oh, Polly, turn that row off, will you, dear?
That's liven the place up a bit, Laura. Lovely. Hello. Did you hear about the Irishman who sneaked into the restaurant, ordered a meal, and sneaked out without paying for it? Damn. Sorry, did it wrong. Overexcited. Tried to do it too fast. Told it slower, would have been all right. Start again, very slowly. Hello. Did you hear the one about the Irishman who sneaked into... Sorry, he didn't sneak in, no. Who walked into the restaurant, take it slowly, ordered a meal, sat down, and sneaked out without eating it. What an audience. Have you ever seen a kamikaze comedian? Banzai! I was reading the other day in a journal an article which stated categorically that a person can actually die laughing. Do you realize I'm standing here saving your lives? Boom. Boom. Everyone a coconut. Smarter than the average girl, baby.
Where have you been?
Did you hear about 3 chimpanzees that went into the laundry? Sorry, quite right. Ladies present. This one is rather clever.
Have you been drinking?
What do you get if you cross a rambling rose with a pansy?
Crustacea.
Nearly, but not the right answer, no. What do you get if you cross a rambling rose with a pansy? You get a flower that still rambles, but it takes shorter steps. You see, if you cross a rambling rose with a pansy, you get a flower that still sort of rambles in every way possible, but it takes shorter steps, viz. Would it be better if I streaked across the bar?
What is it, dear?
Oh, Laura, I can't stand the pace. The rush. Saturday night. What have we got? A dipsomaniac, Crufts,
Pomegranate.
and a lunatic.
Well, here's 2 more.
Or 3, depending on the way you look at it.
We should have stayed at home, you know.
I'm fed up with staying at home.
Well, it could come any time.
No, it couldn't.
Oh, come on, I'd feel much happier.
Well, I wouldn't.
Good evening. What's it going to be? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean... Sorry, I didn't mean it was...
Evening.
Yeah.
Dear?
Cider, please.
Oh, do you think you should? An orange?
I feel like a cider.
The alcohol, dear.
Oh, really? One cider?
One cider. Do you have any non-alcoholic?
A cider.
A cider. And a scotch.
And a scotch. There we are. A cider and a scotch to wet the... Oh, sorry.
We'll come back after this one.
Hardly going to fill the till with that lot. Only chance we've got, Laura, tonight of more customers is if she starts in here tonight. Even then, it would be underage. Not exactly carnival night, is it, dear? What time should we lower the balloons?
It is wet out.
It's wet in here, dear. Saturday night. Like a morgue.
Sit, Beckett. Oh, what a good dog. What a good dog. Mummy loves him.
Ought to be full tonight, really, Laura. Ought to be full tonight. Sorry. Ought to be full. We ought to be full tonight. The mitres jam-packed.
Oh, you've been in there then, have you?
Strolled past there and, Don't make a big thing of it, dear. I strolled past. There it was, bursting at the seams, 100 yards down the road. Here we are, Kalahari Desert. We need an attraction, Laura.
Right, you mean like Sid's topless go-go dancers at the Mitre?
Oh, no, dear. Not those. They're pathetic, dear, pathetic. And as for that girl with the ginger,
When have you ever seen them? Eh?
Sorry, dear, sorry. What? Sorry.
When have you ever seen them?
I strolled past, dear, I told you. I strolled past, and Sid caught my eye, and, I just had to go in and, say hello, you know. Had to go in. And anyway, this girl, Marlena, I think they call her. Anyway, it's all written up on the blackboard outside. This Marlena was at it in this cage.
Cage?
Yes, pathetic. What a turn-off, dear. And it was all over the place. Wasn't even a real snake.
How long were you in there?
Sorry. What did you say? Sorry.
How long were you in there?
Oh, about a couple of minutes.
2 minutes?
2 minutes, probably less, dear. Less, probably less. Anyway, the point I'm making is they are full and we are empty, you know.
Hey, what did she do with the snake?
Pardon, dear? Sorry.
Yeah, come on, what did she do with the snake?
Pathetic, dear, pathetic. What a turn-off. Goodness me. And as for the tassels, well, they didn't even go round, dear. I mean, I've seen a few strips in my time. Well, I haven't seen a lot, but I've read books and I've, seen the odd documentary. And I mean, you could do better than that. Well, not that you do. But I mean, you do. If you did, you would do it better. You know what I mean? And then to top it all off, some fool went up on the stage and started dancing with her. She's a very big girl, dear. Floppity flop. I shouldn't think you could hear for half an hour.
What do you mean?
Pardon? Sorry.
It was you!
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was. It was you went up on that
It wasn't, Laura.
stage.
If I had been up on that stage, you know perfectly well I would have told you.
Well, did you?
Yes, but that's irrelevant. We're talking about this pub, dear. Business and the lack of it.
Whatever possessed you to go up there, dear?
Well, it was Sid's idea, but don't tell him that. You know what a sensitive lump he is. Point is, Laura, here we are, Saturday night. We haven't taken enough money to
Sorry.
Don't like speaking in front of the staff, do you? We haven't taken enough money to pay Steve and Polly.
Well, I mean, perhaps I should take up dancing. Do you think I'd do all right with the tassels?
Oh, be serious, Laura, really.
No, really, seriously. Perhaps we should get some go-go dancers.
Well, it's not that kind of pub, is it?
Well, look, you're the one who's complaining about the place being empty.
Yes, but I wouldn't plummet to those depths.
You
dear.
went into the mitre.
That's irrelevant, dear. Here we are, Saturday night. There are more people behind the bar than there are out there.
Oh, well, there might be a rush in a minute.
And here it is.
That is Mr. Bosworth.
Really?
Hasn't been in for about 2 weeks.
Probably been on his way.
He's 102.
He's not, is he?
Yes. Very well known locally. Great character.
See the fellow with the famous chair in the
Yes.
corner, huh?
Yeah.
He's never 102.
Be fair, he's aged a bit since he came in.
Oh, no, he's fabulous. Told me all about Mafeking and Disraeli and the Jubilee. Do you know he was 42 when the First World War started?
Goodness me. Well, that's on the house.
It always is. He told me he hadn't paid for one since the general strike.
Well, I think he deserves it.
Yes.
102.
So much for the rush. One free drink in half an hour.
Yes, well, we'll make it two. My watch was fast.
So dead in here. Only something would happen.
What's the fire?
What fire?
You had a call. Prince of Denmark.
No, we didn't call.
Well, somebody did.
No, well, nobody's been near the phone here.
Oh, another bloody joker. 3 false alarms tonight. Still, this is a pub.
Oh. Well, what's it going to be then?
Oh, that's very kind of you. Pints all round, I think.
Oh, not for me. Just a scotch. Very kind.
5 pints, Steve. 5 pints.
Who on earth would ring and say there was a fire here?
Oh, it's a very, very serious offence, you know. You're sure nobody used the phone?
No, nobody did.
No. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. There was that man who came in for some cigarettes. He made a call.
I didn't see him, dear.
Oh, no, you weren't here then, dear. He was about 6'6" with a big moustache.
Betty Baxter.
What?
Bob Baxter.
Well, you said Betty. What made you say Betty?
Well, if you knew him like I know him, well, we all know why he joined the fire brigade, eh?
And he's a fireman?
Yeah.
Oh.
Down at South Street.
Oh, and he phoned you?
Yeah.
Oh, who's a lucky girl?
We've done it for him. Yeah, you know, you ring up from the pub and the fellas come rushing round and say, where's the fire? The landlord's a bit embarrassed and a few jars for the lads. Oh, I'm sorry about that. We'll pay for these.
Not at all. Wouldn't hear of it. On the house.
Oh, no, thank you. Well, just, since you've, mustn't waste it, eh?
Man the goats, can't we?
Oh, it's coming.
No, it isn't.
Oh, I'll go ring for the ambulance.
Something I ate. It's nothing.
Oh, we shouldn't have come out.
It's not due for a week yet.
You know how early you were last time?
A day? Oh, really? Stop fussing. I'm all right.
You're experienced in this sort of thing, aren't you?
What, midwifery?
Well, you know, first aid, you know, cats up trees and so forth.
Oh, if she was up the tree, I'd know what to do.
I'm going to ring.
Oh, dear.
Well, I hate to mention this, but mightn't there be a fire somewhere?
Oh, you don't want to worry about that. Tim's out there on the radio. He'll tell us if there's a burn-up anywhere. Oh, that reminds me, Fred, you better take a pint out to Tim. Right. Oh, yes.
I'm going to see if she's all right.
Yes, all right. Was it me who said something about being a bit quiet in here tonight?
Didn't we get a delivery today?
No, but we might any moment by the look of things.
It's disgraceful bringing a woman into a pub in that condition.
I don't see why not.
And she's drinking.
Well, I don't think one side is going to upset the infant. Probably feeling like a drink anyway.
Don't be revolting.
Revolting? That's typical of your chauvinist attitude. Don't you think so, Ronnie?
Sorry, what?
He's a chauvinist.
Have you got a uniform, then?
Uniform?
Well, for the car and so forth, you know.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, all right. Is she all right?
Oh, yes, she's perfectly all right. It's her husband who's panicking. Oh, goodness, there was no need to ring the ambulance.
Oh, my goodness me.
All right, where is she?
Over there.
What's going on here? Someone trying to give birth in a blooming fire?
Come in, pints, is it?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Tell me, why are they all in here? here?
I don't know. Do you realise if there was a pregnant burglar with his head caught in the railings, this pub would be empty?
We should take her in. She's starting.
I'm not.
Don't be such a fool, damn students.
I'm not a student.
Well, you might as well just be for all the help you are. Are you getting any pains, dear?
Well, not really.
There you are. She can't be in labour. She's not getting any pains.
Sister, this lady in my opinion's about to enter the second stage of labour.
Rubbish.
I think she is.
Oh, shut up.
Of course I'm not stuck fussy.
You bloody men, you're all the same.
Really, sister?
What do you suggest we do? Wait here till she delivers? It could take another week.
I'm not due for another week.
Shall we wait?
I think...
No, you don't. Come on, Sonny. We've got more important things to do. Where are those men? You've been drinking on duty, haven't you? You haven't heard the last of this. Don't think this won't go any further. You can stay and have a drink if you like. Come on, Bartlett. Oh, don't lag, girl. Mind, Sonny.
Hang on to these, will you? Try and pop back later.
I say, sister, being the landlord here, my customers are naturally my concern. Have I your assurance this lady's going to be all right?
You concentrate on pulling pints. I'll do the widmifery.
Oh, really? Widmifery? I'll do the widmifery. Woman, don't forget the pints. Oh, dear.
Well, we'd better be off too. If anything happens, the number's 999.
Told you we'd get busy later on.
Oh, wonderful. So far, we've taken £1.50 and spent £6.40 on free drinks.
Oh, no, I better not. Well, all right then. I mean, damn train, large one. No, small, as you were, Scott.
Right, I give up.
Lord, what's all this? I only wanted a single.
20 pence.
Ah, but you see, he said... I tell you what, make it a large one.
Right.
Ha-ha!
Yes, what would you like, sir?
The gorgeous buttocks of the ape.
Oh, I don't...
Huxley blank buttocks. Easy.
Oh, dear. I think the whole world's gone mad here.
I hope she's going to be all right.
Perhaps I should ring 999 again. Well, better not. That bloody woman might come back. We don't want her.
But she's a midwife.
I know. Imagine being delivered by her. Baby pops out, takes one look and pops back in again. Steve, Roger Bannister's coming for a drink.
No, he's going to the,
Oh, dear, dear. Hope he makes it before closing time.
I'm going to ring.
I'm sure she's going to start in here.
Look, the sister should know, dear.
Well, so should the doctor, dear. I'd sooner believe him.
You know there's a doctor here.
Oh.
Mr. Bosworth. He retired about 30 years ago, but that sort of thing can't have changed that much.
Better warn him now or he might miss the christening.
Oh, dear. He's probably forgotten why he stood up.
I hope so.
Ronnie!
He's not going to be a lot of help, Laura, the sort of things he did in his day, dear. Have we got any leeches?
Same again, please.
Steve.
Yes.
You see, you never see my point of view.
No, I never see your point
No,
of
of
view.
course, look, you agree with me, don't you?
Do I?
Of course. You see, women in Victorian Britain had no other role than to be baby machines. They weren't allowed to work, they had no education, they were completely oppressed by men. So what did women do to draw attention to themselves? They made childbirth painful. You see, in Africa...
Oh, no, not that again.
In Africa, a woman goes behind a bush, has a baby, back to work in 5 minutes. I mean, it's no need to be painful. No, don't you agree?
Well, I...
Marxist mumbo-jumbo. I've had 4 children, saw 2 of them born. Don't tell me it isn't painful.
Of course it is, but she's got the same Victorian attitude as you've got. I mean, it was painful because she expected it to be painful.
Piffle!
All right. Look, now look.
Yes.
Who's right?
Yes, well...
Who is it? You've heard the whole of the argument. Who's right, me or him?
Well, I agree with,
But you can't agree with that rubbish.
Look, I'm coming to that, please. Please allow me to come to that in my own good and natural time. Look, let us take the thing now here. On the one hand, we have the Victorians with their attitude. Thought somebody came in there. We have the Victorians with their... Somebody did come in. No, they didn't. Victorians with their attitude, which can only be described as Victorian. And on the other hand, you have, do you see, the Africans with their attitude, which can only be described as African.
Who are you agreeing with?
Please, will you allow my argument to develop? Now, what I am going to say to you is this. On the one hand, I will not say it is. I will not say it isn't. What I will say is,
Not
it is
again.
neither. And
What? Oh, no. Well, just one. I must,
Pomeranian, not granite.
with everybody tonight. They're all round the tryst.
Oh, I know, Laura. Not very good, is it, for a Saturday night? 2 drinks we've sold a Saturday night. This is, after all, a pub, you know, not an antenatal clinic. What we need is custom. Oh, no.
Oh, I'm sure it's coming this time.
Just thought we thought. Come on, a complete waste of time.
Thanks for trying, love.
Oh, dear. Sure she's going to have it in here, you know. That midwife couldn't have examined her properly in that time. Think I'll ring Dr. Grunstein.
But he's on holiday.
Well, then his partner, dear.
Well, look, I'm sure the midwife knows what she's talking about, dear. It's just the husband panicking.
Yes,
He's
yes.
the one that needs some treatment.
Yes.
I think I'll give him a drink.
Do. Yes, do. Drag a few people in from the street, give them all drinks. Let's have a bankruptcy party. All bunting and frolic.
There you are, dear. You drink that, you'll feel better.
He's always like this. He needed stitches for the last baby.
What?
Fainted at the hospital and cut his head.
Oh, what's the matter?
Nothing, just a twinge.
Sure.
Steve, pop upstairs, put on the water, bring down some newspapers, bring down the first aid book and scissors and some butter.
Butter?
Yes, I got my bloody finger stuck in this bottle. And what else?
Oh, no. Yes,
else?
well, just one. I'm a bit pushed for a damn train. I tell you what, I'll just... It's this knee of mine keeps playing me up. Make it a large one, will you?
Here we go.
Hey, oh, I know it.
Steve! Laura! Oh, you're there, dear. It started. Oh, you know that. It started. I know what we'll do. Oh, God, we'll phone the police. Oh, you're phoning the police. Phone the garage, the AA.
I'm not a garage mechanic.
Yes, that's right. Oh, shut up.
Somebody's got to do something soon.
Well, let's drive her to the hospital.
There's no time. She'd be better off having it here than in the back of a car.
He's right.
You know, she really ought to lie down.
The billiard table.
The what?
The billiard room. Take her in there.
Dr. Bosworth, of course.
Yes, the billiard table. Now, unspread those newspapers and put them on the billiard table. That's right, put a foot there, that's right. Have you any antiseptic?
No, we haven't.
We've got some cleaning fluid for the pumps.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Yes.
Now, you need that to scrub your hands, you see. You'll try it on yourself first.
Yes, I'll do that.
Yes.
Have you any string or thread? You know, we used to soak it in brandy or vodka or strong spirit.
Yes, and scissors.
Scissors, indeed, scissors. Yes. No, not that way round. And put it down gently. Oh, my
Oh,
goodness.
come on, old chap, you go and sit down and try not to worry, eh? Kuala Lumpur, our first...
Not the crossword now, Mr. Nightingale.
No, our first baby. That was a pantomime. Monsoon, Malayan jungle, got the picture? Right. The wife all alone, except for the houseboy. Me stuck in the Jeep. Mud everywhere, knee-deep in snakes. No chance of getting to the doctor. So I left the Jeep, went on foot, and eventually arrived at Dr. Anderson's. Big chap, 6'3", 4", carried himself well. Never knew he had a wooden leg. Anyway, on the way back, Anderson got out of the car and got his wooden leg stuck in the mud. It took me 20 minutes to haul him out. Oh, it's funny now, it wasn't then. Anyway, carrying Anderson on my back, I tripped over a pangolin.
A what?
Pangolin, sort of scaly anteater with a long, Been out there 5 years, never seen one. Suddenly the place is alive with them. Well, old Anderson took a swipe at it with his wooden leg. Major Bamford's bloody collie caught it in his mouth, made off with it. We never saw the leg again. Oh, Anderson was such a brick. He hopped for, at least 2 miles. Anyway, we got to the river, bridge was down, waded in, water up to here, leeches everywhere. Made the other side, hauled Anderson out, knocked myself out on a tree. It was 2 days before they found us.
Well, what happened to your wife?
What? Oh, she was fine, no trouble at all. Fine, bouncing baby boy, 9 pound 3. It was me that spent 3 weeks in hospital with a split head and a touch of swamp fever. So you see, you got nothing to worry about.
Good God, what's happening in there?
Just making more room for them, that's all. Where's the soda siphon?
What?
The soda siphon.
Oh, what's that for?
Brandy and soda for Dr. Boswell.
Ah, he's a fine little lad. You can see him now in his sailor suit with his mongoose. We called him Dick Barton, you know. Bumpety, 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 bumpety. Yeah, we all came home just because of him. Best schools, did very well at Clifton and Cambridge. You should see him now. Fat slob.
We need this.
What for?
closed the window. Hell of a draft in there.
I knew it. Where's that ambulance? I'm sure she's going to be all right. Just sit down. Dr. Bosworth once told me he'd done a bit of arithmetic, and he has delivered 2 a week for 50 years. That's over 5,000 babies.
This one I'm worried about.
Your first, is it?
Hey, no, 6th.
What on earth are you worrying about?
I'm not worried.
Oh, no. Come on, let me fill you up. Mr. Nightingale.
He never writes. Only son, fat slob. What?
Do you want a drink?
Yes, scotch, please.
At least you've got a son. Yes, please, 2 large scotches. Never was any good with women.
I say, steady on.
Oh, dear, the whole thing's all right. The whole thing is thinged. It's all thinged. Thinged and everything like that. I could have a drink, please, thinged.
How is she?
Oh, she's fine. Nothing. Don't you worry about it.
What's happening?
Nothing at all. Just you keep calm. Oh, my God. What's that? No, nothing. She's all right. It's all right. Could I have a drink?
What's happened? How's Cheryl?
She's fine. She's fine.
And the baby?
He's fine.
At last, we made it. Oh, 5 bloody girls. Now he's arrived.
Was that all right?
Excellent. You make a very good midwife.
Thank you.
I thought I was very good with the window. I closed that very quickly.
What on earth were you doing, dear, rushing in and out all the time?
Well, you've got to rush in and out with something like that happening. You were marvellous, Laura.
No, it was all Dr. Bosworth, really.
You behave as if we were born to it.
Thank you.
I remember the first child I brought to this world. She became a magistrate. Did me in 1936 for driving without a license. There's gratitude for you.
Oh, thank you, Mrs.
Corbett. Mrs. Corbett. That's Laura, and I'm Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Yes?
We're going to call him Ronnie, then.
Oh, there's no need to... Well, by all means. Oh, that's lovely. Well, tonight, in this pub, all the drinks are on the house.
Lovely, really lovely. Oh, Ronnie, you were marvellous. The way you passed the scissors.
When I was in the Scouts. It's quite simple, really. You just snip, snip, and...
The panda car hit the ambulance and the fire engine has gone straight into the back of them.
All right, where is she?
She's through there. It's all over. It's a boy. And you take care of your language. There are ladies present.
Right, sister, I'll attend to this. You stay there.
Yes.
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, dear. Where was I? Bit frail. Oh, yes. In the pub tonight, all the drinks are on the house.
Mm-hmm.